So I started getting harassed around the time of the royal wedding. The moment that people knew I disagreed with some things about my sisters.
I grew up as an only child, and I wished I had siblings.
It's like everything. It's lie upon lie upon lie.
Hello to all my gorgeous, good-looking friends. You are tuning into TRG's series covering the Markle versus Markle defamation lawsuit. If you are new to the channel, welcome. For those who are returning, thank you for coming back and supporting my work. I'm always grateful to have this like-minded community to discuss the beloved royal family and the cultural impact of its members on society, particularly in America. Okay, before I get into this, let me just put the disclaimer. I am not a legal expert. I am simply just reading what's in the public court files and giving my interpretation and observations/opinions. Please do your own research and come to your own conclusion. To my gorgeous, good-looking friends, this is just a quick update. Yesterday, the oral arguments happened and has been logged in the clerk's minutes. As you can see here, it was 1 hour and 25 minutes. Counsel for both parties were present in the courtroom, as well as Samantha. However, not surprising, Megan didn't show up. The lawyers both had the chance to present their sides, and now the judge is deliberating on whether or not she will allow the case to move forward. I can't comment on what exactly happened, if it was good or bad. We just have to hope and wait for the outcome. In the meantime, this is important. Regarding the pending joint unopposed motion to modify second amended case management and scheduling order, the court will grant that motion and enter an amended case management and schedule order, which extends the current deadlines. So now what we will see in the schedule is all the events that have been listed throughout this process will be extended out 120 days. As you can see, the upcoming next event is the discovery deadline, which is now May 1st, 2024, followed by the depositions, which are due on June 3rd, 2024. As we look further down, there will be a mediation. Mediation was supposed to take place at the end of December. It's now moved to April 26th. And if all is moving forward as it should, if this does not get dismissed, there will be a trial beginning November 1st, 2024, a year out. God willing that this case moves forward, and it's been unusually quiet by the mainstream media in coverage over this court case. In speaking to a citizen journalist, Samantha's lawyer, Peter Tickton, is quoted saying, "This is more than just a fight for Samantha's rights. It's more than a fight for money. You have to look at what we're going after here. People who are now claiming that they have a right to say what they want are the people that are trying to curtail our rights in America. Harry comes here and says that our First Amendment is bonkers. And then what does he become? He becomes one of the 15 members of the Aspen Institute that actually decides what misinformation for the use of the internet. So we've got a major problem in this country, and they are a part of it. So this is a lot bigger than Samantha, although this case is limited to Samantha." Pretty impactful. All I can say is that those that have been following me and watching this channel know that you heard it here first. And I have been warning people for the last 2 years in the research and work that I do of the domestic threat that these two are posing here in the United States on our Constitution. I'm really glad to see that there are people outside this community who are seeing what is going on, especially the role that Meghan and Harry have been playing here in the United States. The reason why I have been covering this case from the very beginning, detailing everything out and connecting it back to all the shenanigans that we know that is going on with these two and interfering here with this government, is because of the bigger picture. For those of you that are just joining in and want to catch up to what has been going on, I've created a playlist of all the videos that I've made covering both sides of the argument so you can understand what was being discussed in this recent court hearing. Now, once you understand what had been happening to Samantha, going back to what Peter said, this is tied directly to what Harry has been doing in this country and undermining our Constitution. So for those that still haven't taken this serious yet, please take a look at these videos that I've created around the Harkle's involvement with this censorship industrial complex. I can't emphasize how important it is that you understand what they have been doing, because when I see videos like this with Harry and Meghan exploiting our military, it makes my blood boil, because our military is there to defend the freedoms that we hold so dear here, such as the First Amendment. And here they are, not only undermining the Constitution, but doing it and sticking their fingers up to these very same veterans. The U.S. should not be tolerating this, because we do not recognize royalty, nor do we want an American monarchy. And this is exactly what they are trying to do.
This evening, as we celebrate the grand opening of the Warrior Fitness Program facility, we're very proud that this facility is opening up. It joins a sister facility which has been in operation in Norfolk, Virginia, which is another center of concentration for naval special warfare. And so with the opening of this facility, we think we'll be able to reach 80 to 90% of our naval special warfare population, and importantly, our veterans. We're joined today with special guests, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan. So thank you very much for joining us this evening. And so with that, I'll ask the Navy SEAL Foundation Chief Executive Officer Robin King to cut the ribbon. Yeah. We're very proud of you. Thank you very much.
My biggest question here is, why are these two trying to still act like royal? They left their position with the British monarchy doing the very same things. Meghan didn't want to do it because she wasn't getting paid for it. So are we to assume that they paid these two to come out and be the clowns for this organization? Help me understand. Thank you, ND4 from St. Meghan Markle Reddit community, for posting this, because I think it's important people understand why this is so wrong and why we all need to get behind Samantha Markle. Her case is not just about defamation, and that's what people need to fully understand and not dismiss it as something that is trivial and Meghan's opinion. It's what they have been doing behind the scenes that includes Samantha. So their behavior of censorship and getting people deplatformed is a result of being a part of this censorship industrial complex in which it's trying to censor Americans, violating our First Amendment rights. This is why having them parade around and exploit our military is so infuriating. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here because I don't want to start swearing and getting this video demonetized. Many of you ask me, what can I do? How can I help? I feel so helpless. No one's listening to us. Friends, we have to work together and use our voices, because this is what's at stake. And I don't know about you, but I sure don't want two assholes like this taking away my right to express myself. This censorship movement that they are leading, it's not even a bandwagon. They are leading the charge in getting people deplatformed and taken down. So, it is personal to me, and it's why I speak out on it. I'm amazed at how many people don't understand the seriousness of this, because it will affect you if we allow them to continue to keep doing what they're doing. And I'm also amazed that there are not many YouTubers that have been talking about this in depth, like myself, to raise awareness. This is not about clicks anymore. This is about standing up, using your voice, and making sure that you can use your voice in the future. Because if we don't stop it, then none of us are going to be able to bring anything to entertain you with. This is not about hate. This is about right and wrong. And what they're doing is wrong. So I kindly ask folks, please, watch the videos, take the time out to learn a little bit more, be curious, share it, at the very minimum with one person, and like it, so the algorithm will push it out. Now, we all know there's a lot of suppression, so even if you do like it, try and share it with someone else, recommend it, because we can't trust what's going on at this moment. But what do you guys think? Definitely leave your thoughts below. As always, I will be back with more content, but until then, please be safe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!
Such a fraud.